What is going on, everybody? Jason Knupp here. New Age Revolution just popping on real quick, live from the office. I just wanted to give a quick update of how I've been doing. Last video you saw of me was the top 5 movies that just scream the 80s. Tonight I'm going to do a top 5 horror movies that scream the 80s, and then we are going to I really just got to get Wrestling with the Past back up and running, because I have not seen any wrestling, and I obviously haven't done the show, so we have to get that back up going. Tomorrow's my birthday. So we are going to, I've only got 3 people tomorrow. I'm only going to work for 3 hours. And then I've got some lawn mowing to do. I've got to go to Lowe's. And yes, those are fun things for me to do on my birthday. And I'm also going to, I got some lawns to mow. Wait, I already said that. Yeah, I'm mowing the lawns. I'm going to Lowe's. And then we're going to go to the drive-in tomorrow night and finally see the Mario movie. So that's a good birthday. I'll get some presents. I'll do a birthday haul video. I saw my bag of presents. It's not as it's less than it usually is, and I think that had to do with my mood and health lately. I think I said, the atmosphere in the house has not been that great for the past 2 months. The Universal Studios trip was up in the air. That was hitting the kids kind of hard. Their dad losing 50 pounds right in front of them was hitting the kids kind of hard. And, that me not eating, I kind of just said, don't worry about the birthday, forget the birthday. I don't want to, don't worry. And then when I finally came back around and said, yeah, I think I want some presents. It was kind of late, but I saw my batch of presents all wrapped up. So I think there'll be enough to show a haul. I do know that there are a couple of things that are going to surprise you. Something that you didn't know I was into that I have become sort of obsessed with. We'll unveil that tomorrow. So Wrestling with the Past, the top 5 horror films that scream the 80s, I'm going to do tonight. And, my kid's going to stay up with me tonight. We're going to play some video games, because tomorrow is my birthday, and I get my presents in the morning, and I'll do the haul video with you. 47, man, 47. So weird. I think I'm going to start to, I think 48 will be okay, 49 will be okay. I think once I hit 50, I'm officially like my dad's age, which doesn't make any sense. How can I be 50 when my dad's 50? Right? Because everybody's dad is 50, right? I don't know. Quick update. Well, first of all, let me show you something. Okay, this I have not been able to do in 2 months. Check this out. And no, it's not carbonation. No, it's not beer. I still have some problems with that. But check this out. What? That was a chug, ladies and gentlemen. I just drank 5 consecutive swallows. Well, why is that a big deal? Well, I haven't been able to do that for 2 months because the esophagus was narrow and tight, and you had to let the liquid or the food go down before you would take another drink, or else you ran the potential of having it back up. Would that happen? I don't know. Did it happen? No, but the feeling felt like it was going to happen. But I can do that now, and I've been doing that for days. So here's the quick health update. It's probably been about 8, 9, 10 days now that I have felt awesome. I have just felt good, and I have been eating like a fiend. Now, again, I'm off dairy, soy, wheat, and egg. Okay? And I have very, very, very carefully stuck to that. In fact, I'm only eating, I'll tell you what I'm eating. I'm eating rice and beans. Sometimes it's rice and corn. It's Puerto Rican rice and beans. Sometimes I'm not in the mood for the beans in there, so I'll have rice and I'll put corn in there. Sometimes I like chickpeas in my rice and beans, so I'll put chickpeas in there. I eat a lot of that. I eat a lot of chicken thighs that are grilled. I eat hot dogs because they're easy to go down. I eat kielbasa sausage because that goes down. I actually had pork the other night, pork loin, which I grilled, and I would not have thought that I would be eating because it is a tougher meat and it is a thicker meat. So, but that goes with no problem. Potatoes I've been having. Potato chips I can have. There's no ingredients in there that I can't have. And for dessert, I have been having, for a treat, for sweets, I've been having hash brown potato patties with a little bit of strawberry jelly on it and a little bit of maple syrup. And I know that sounds disgusting, but it's my dessert. I can't have any milk. I can't have any egg. So I can't have cookies. I can't have regular dessert. So a hash brown patty with syrup and jelly is my dessert. And I've actually grown to like it a lot. I've been drinking pretty much nothing but Gatorade. I know that's not the healthiest drink, but it gives me some flavor, water, and that's it. That's it. So I have eliminated all but a small handful of foods, and I just keep eating the same combinations over and over again. And to me, the way I feel now, that I'm definitely not allergic to any of those foods. They're not causing any kind of reaction. So at one point I must have gotten, I don't know. I've taken most foods out of my diet, and I have replaced them with foods that aren't causing me any problems, and I have been feeling better. Is it perfect? No, it's not perfect. With this, that there's always something going on in your throat. There is always kind of a weird, there's just a weird feeling in my throat at all times. It's something that I've gotten used to. It's not a swallowing issue. I can swallow everything fine. It's just a feeling, like that there's something going on. When I tried drinking Pepsi last night, I got a little overconfident, and it just doesn't feel right. I have not had carbonation since early March. And so drinking it now, even if I take a small sip, it just feels weird. I don't want to think that I'll never have carbonation again, but I don't know. If I don't have a wheat allergy and I need some beer, I'll probably switch to Guinness, which was always my favorite anyway. That's if I'm allergic to wheat. There are some wheat-free beers. I don't know if I'm even going to care enough to go find them. I might turn into a wine guy. I don't know. I don't know. Wine is a little bit of a quicker buzz feeling, but I don't know. I'm not worried about it because I was losing my existence with this thing. So if we have to knock carbonation out because my throat's just weird, I don't think it's going to be weird forever. I think we're going to be okay down the road. So 10 days, however many days, I got to start recording it. Felt great. I have put on 7 pounds. I have not crept out of the 170s yet, but I'm close. I would like to be, in the 180s maybe by even the end of the month. And I'm doing that with like 10 ingredients, and that's it. I'm just eating a lot of it. My kid plays baseball on Mondays and Wednesdays. I coach his team, and I take him to McDonald's after each game. And he gets his chicken sandwich and his small fries, and he's good to go. And I'm having a hard time being in McDonald's because, the quarter pounder is screaming my name, and I can't touch it yet because it has dairy and wheat and probably soy and probably egg. It's probably got all 4 of the ingredients that I can't have. So now, can't have these ingredients does not mean that I'm allergic to them. It's just it's just the top 4 foods that people are usually allergic to with this EOE thing. So they just take them out. And for the first month, I wasn't feeling any better with those foods removed. But now I am. So now after the endoscopy in June 26th, I'll have another endoscopy. They'll do another biopsy and they'll count the eosinophils. And if the eosinophils are under 15, then this is in remission, they call it. I've explained this to you before. Then, if I choose, I guess, we start introducing one of those 4 foods that they took out. I will likely do soy. Soy and egg are lower on the list of possibilities. Milk is usually the top. Dairy is usually 67% of the cause. So I would do that one last, if at all. So if I do soy, if I reintroduce soy, and I start to get sick again, no soy, right? If I reintroduce egg and I start to get sick again, no egg. But you got to do one at a time, and you got to do it for like 2 or 3 months to see if it causes any problems. I would really like soy to come back because I miss soy sauce in sushi. I really love it. I do like tofu as a replacement for, like, if I get Chinese food, sesame tofu is actually better than sesame chicken. And this is coming from a very unhealthy eater. The sesame chicken that I get is hard and chewy and nasty, and it's gross. Sesame tofu tastes just like sesame chicken, better texture. No toughness, no stringiness, no nothing. But tofu is soy, so if I can't, if it's dairy, if dairy's the culprit, oh boy, goodbye cheese, goodbye quarter pounders, because you can't have a quarter pounder without cheese. But I'll tell you, you know what? That I got to deal with that because it was goodbye life 2 months ago, and that's that. I'll take it, And at almost 50, it's probably a good idea to maybe start eating healthier anyway. If I wasn't so focused on this, I'd be able to realize that the rest of me feels better not having Pepsi, not having beer, and not having McDonald's 3 to 4 days a week. Because I was stopping for breakfast and getting lunch at least 3 to 4 times a week. My body overall, again, it's hard to tell because I've been focused on this and I haven't been eating, up until lately. So I have no energy. So it's hard to tell if your body feels better. But now that I am feeling good, I know that my body's probably feeling better, and I'm faster. I was chasing my kids around last night in the backyard, and I got a little bit of like younger me speed back because I'm not carrying around 217 pounds trying to run with it. You can run a hell of a lot faster when you're 177 pounds versus 217. And that surprised me because I thought like that was gone. After I get this taken care of, and I get back on a health insurance plan for 2024, we got to go to the doctor because I got something wrong with my arm, my left arm. And I mentioned it about 6 months ago on the channel as I was sitting there filming something, and I was going, my arms are 2 different sizes. And I got something going on here. When I was in the gym years ago, or many years ago, I was a lot bigger. I had muscles, And I was doing shrugs. I was doing barbell shrugs with the straps. You strap in, and I was doing a stupid amount. I think I had like I had probably 3 plates on each side, 3 45-pound plates. And you strap in and you just kind of lift it up, and you do shrugs, and you get these Goldberg traps, right? I was always into that. I always loved that. And I did something. I pinched a nerve in my neck, and I woke up the next morning burning. I was on fire, and I've had nerve damage on the left side for probably 15 years. This happened maybe 15 years ago. And so my pinky toe on my left foot, I can't feel, and there's still some tingling, a little bit of tingling, unnoticeable for the most part, in my pinky finger. My pinky toe gone, can't feel it. And then muscle mass has deteriorated over the years, and strength has deteriorated. So, my pec on my left side, I can't flex anymore. I can my right pec. I can't flex my left pec anymore. My left shoulder is much weaker, and my left arm has been weaker. Well, now I've noticed an actual atrophy, an actual just a deterioration of the muscle in general. Not just the bicep, but everything is shrinking. So this arm is shrinking. And since November of last year, I've had a burning in my elbow. So I don't know if that's tendonitis. I don't know if it's still nerve damage, but the arm is shrinking. I'm getting an Orndorff arm, for those who know. I can't deal with that right now. I don't have health insurance, so I'm not going to go to an orthopedic right now. So January 2024, we'll get this thing checked out. I'll figure out what the heck's wrong with my arm and why is it shrinking, but whatever. This turned into like the health hour. But anyway, that's that. I just wanted to give you the update. I've been feeling great, feeling really good, trying to stay positive and keep the anxiety in check, which I have. And, I want to take advantage of feeling good. So, I'm going to go to the movies tomorrow night. I'm going to make a couple of videos for you this weekend. We'll bring Wrestling with the Past back, and got my birthday tomorrow, and I'm in a good place. So that's it. That's the update. I will see you all tonight with a top 5 horror movies that scream the 80s. Good night now.